How you doing right now? We back. This is EMD Sports. I'm your host, Chris Hit or Miss. I'm with my co-host, Straight Talk Ted. First time, we in Zoom. This the Zoom era. You know my boy Ted had to, you know what I'm saying? He need comfortable. He too comfortable, you ask me, but whatever. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Ted, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. What's good with you, man? What's happening, brother?
Everything good. Everything copacetic. You know what I'm saying? Life good. Mental right. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's what's up.
All right, so let's jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got to jump into this. You know, we haven't been here in a while, so got to recap on a couple things real fast. Got to talk about Lamar Jackson.
Well, I tell you, man. I watched that game, man, and I had the Ravens to win that game. I thought they were going to upset them and beat them, but the mistakes they made with Flowers, I mean, he made some tough turnovers, man, and some mistakes. I know he tried to make it back, but it seemed like to me like the Ravens was just so like they just wasn't ready, man. They wasn't ready. Like for some reason they just wasn't on. The chemistry wasn't there. They've been playing good all the way up to that point, and then something just didn't seem right. I don't know if they wasn't calling the right plays, the right schemes, but they didn't seem like they were relaxed. It seemed like they was really pressing.
Just pressing.
You know what I'm saying? They were pressing. And Kansas City seemed like they was like, yo, we've been here before. This is nothing. Saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So in the second half, I think the referees was like, well, we gave them their chance to have an opportunity to get into this game. And that was the end of that because the calls were kind of weird in the second half too as well. But I thought the Ravens, man, I mean, I don't know, man. I thought they were going to go to the next round and go to the championship. But, unfortunately they didn't.
All right, let's get into a couple things. You said everything you said is right. The Flowers, the Patriots got a rule where they don't even lunge at the goal line because of plays like that. There's no need to. He had the first down because remember the first down was in front of the goal line. Okay, one.
Right.
I don't know. All right, so then he did that. Remember, either it was the play before or the play he had another big play, and he spiked the ball in front of the guy, and they called another 15 yards, and they took him back again. It took like 4 or 5 minutes to get back to the end zone.
Yeah.
Jeez, they kept pressing. And then when and Lamar, my guy. Lamar, you're right. Let's get back. I'm sorry. This is the point I want to make. A couple years ago when the Patriots was undefeated, when they lost to the Giants, remember when they played Baltimore that season? Do you remember how many penalties they kept getting at the end because they kept getting frustrated? It was the same thing. It was like, yo, y'all have the game. Just relax. Just relax and play the game.
Right.
Yo, and I love Lamar. Yo, why he wasn't playing his game? He kept trying to be like, Pat, I gotta outdo Pat with the arm. Yo, it's times he could have just ran the ball for 3-4 yards, get the first down. Another 5 yards.
It seemed like he was, you're right, I agree with you, because it seemed like he was trying to play that I'm going to be in the pocket, beat this guy by staying in the pocket. And we all know that
that's not his game.
He can stay in the pocket, but keep him honest, but that's not his game. You're right, it's not his game.
He can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like the when they used to say about RG3. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I used to tell people, RG3 is not a running quarterback. Michael Vick's a running quarterback. RG3 was a quarterback with a strong arms who can run. It's the same thing with Lamar Jackson. He's a hybrid quarterback that can do both, but his main thing is running. But not just running, like run this, run that.
Right.
He's a decisive running. He's different. He's different when he runs like a running back. Or I'm not even gonna disrespect him and do that because we don't want to call people quarterbacks and call them different kind of positions. But he moves fast. I don't know, man. They made a lot of mistakes. They only scored like 3 points. Seven. They ain't scored in the second half, right? Am I right?
I don't know what. I don't think they did. Like,
no, they did. They scored 17. 17-10 was the score, right?
It was something like that.
Yo, the part where you said about the refs when they was calling, the only thing I'm gonna say, they was making terrible calls. But when you think about it, the calls was actually benefiting the Ravens because they would get a bad call, and then you know what happened? Pat Mahomes turned it over. It was like, okay, but they got it.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and then it was a play that went. Remember the play that it went out of bounds, the wide receiver?
Right.
okay, it was like, oh man, remember they got that on the intro or whatever, and then it was like, it's over. And then he fumbled out of bounds, and they still couldn't score the ball. It was like, okay, the referees is like, cool. Like 3-4 drives, they couldn't score. And then Lamar just throws that in. So I love you, Lamar, but yo, bro, you can't throw that ball. You cannot throw that ball. You cannot throw that ball.
All the us saw was a bunch of red players around that.
It was.
Receiver. I don't know what the hell.
I don't know what he was doing, and he must have had like a brain freeze because you cannot throw that ball. You know what I'm talking about? It was like what, second down, third down. Yo, dog, you cannot.
Right.
You cannot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you that. Let's take the last couple seconds, to recap of it. We're gonna move on, but jeez.
Yeah, well, you know what? The Ravens should take that as a good learning experience. Take that to next season. They know what they got to do, and improve on that, man. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it next year. But this year, man, they were pressing, man.
They remind me of the Detroit Pistons of basketball. They've been there so many times.
Right.
It's like. When they finally get there, they'll get that one chip and be gone because they be so damn old. It took them like 10 years to get there. God damn, jeez.
Yeah. Well, I think the Ravens. I think they'll get there a lot sooner. I think next season there'll be another team that's gonna be, on the top of their division.
Yeah,
because I think they might have to get shot at it next season.
Yeah, because it happens like that. It happens like that. Through history, we've seen it. Teams that don't make it. The Ravens before that, the last Ravens teams that won the year before, they lost to the Patriots. And the Patriots came back and beat them and won the championship.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it is.
You're right.
All right, so let's switch topics. We talked about the championship game, AFC. Ain't no need to talk about the NFC because that it's different. So whatever.
Right.
Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Defeated the San Francisco 49ers. What you think? What's your results?
Well,
Patrick Mahomes MVP.
I thought in the beginning of the game, San Fran came out, they were hitting hard, really gritty football. You could tell, to be honest with you, it was a very boring game in the first half because nobody was giving an inch. All right, the dudes that came in ready to play, they were hitting hard. A couple guys got injured. What was crazy was the dude on the sideline.
I knew you was gonna bring that up. I knew you was gonna bring that up.
He just tore his Achilles. I was just like, and it's funny because me and my wife was watching the game, and she goes, "What happened to him?" I said, "He just tore his Achilles." She said, "How do you know that?" I said, "That's the only way you do that. It's like no contact, just playing around on the sideline, or in this case, just moving, and it's just quick move, boom. Feel like somebody kicked you. Feel like somebody kicked you in your damn leg, and you be like, "Who kicked me in my leg?" And nobody kicked you in your leg because that's the tendon popping inside your skin in your leg, and so. I felt bad for the guy because I know he was ready to play. He was hyped. He was ready to go. He's one of their better defensive players. And then all of a sudden, this shit happened. I was like, I felt so bad for the brother, man. But that, to me, was a sign of things to come. Because that's it.
It's funny because up until that moment, that moment, like, Pat was like, looking shake. It wasn't even Pat. He was, he looks like what he looks like. He's like, oh, I can't throw there. I can't do it because it's every time he threw the ball, he's moving. That guy was on him. The tight end Kelsey was on him. Real fast. I don't know about you. I've been watching football since the Giants won in Lawrence Taylor. That's 1990, 1989. I've been watching football for a long time.
Right.
I've never seen an injury like that, bro. Bro, I've never seen that.
I've never seen that happen that way. You know what I'm saying? But
he tore his Achilles.
That's how it happens,
He tore his Achilles trying to get on the field. That has got to be the craziest. Not only that, but he was the main reason. You could tell. You know how you people jump off the screen? He was ready for that moment. It wasn't like anybody who caught anything in his area, you was getting tackled or getting thrown out the way.
Right.
Like it was, you could see it evident. Like, Pat Mahomes looked like, hold on, this dude is let me hold on to this ball. You said a couple times he got him, he was like, oh shit, he coming. Like, and then he went out, it changed everything.
The whole momentum started changing.
And then
everything changed after
I don't know
that. You're right.
And people pay attention to details because this is what we do. We do details. Not to fast forward, we're gonna get back. But when the fourth quarter came, and them little darts, them little first downs, they was throwing it to the person who was replacing him. And it was like, and you can hear Tony, like, he would have been there. He would have been there. Right. He would have been, he would have threw, he wouldn't have threw that to him because he know better. But I was like,
Listen, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's all about matchups when you start talking about playoffs and championships. So you go with the weakest matchup guy that's defending whoever it is, on whether it's in football or basketball. So if you got this new guy in there, and you know the guy that was supposed to be there is hurt, injured, you're gonna go right at that guy. And we all know receivers, man. They salivate when the starting guy's not there. They salivate like, oh, this guy's gonna guard me. Okay, just give me the ball all day. It's like chicken dinner. It's like chicken dinner to that guy at that point. You know what I mean? So I felt bad for the 49ers at that point. And then Purdy was playing well, playing good. And then all of a sudden, as the pressure mounted up going into the second half,
he started
the game. It started. The pressure started mounting up. You know
that little third quarter window, the little beginning of the third quarter and beginning of the fourth. He started like.
I really felt that the 49ers was going to have to literally, now I'm not saying blow them out, but have a substantial lead going into the second half to have a chance to actually beat this. Because I know this team can put up points like that. Boom, 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 Kansas City. And Mahomes is just too methodical, man. Guy's like a fucking surgeon out there finding receivers. And let me tell you something. Once he sped up the count.
It was over.
The count, that was it. Yo, the 49ers was tired. You see the lineman at the end of the game? Man, it was huffing and puffing. Tired, man.
But let's get back. First of all, all right. Let's get a couple things point. First of all, real fast. We only got 2 minutes. They fumbled the ball on the first possession. What's that about? Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
What's that about? What's that about? You held them to 3 points in the first quarter. What's that about?
Yeah.
What's that about? You stop them. Patrick Mahomes, y'all still had the lead. They ain't scored 1 touchdown. You get on special team, they punt the ball.
No.
It fumbles, it helps the ball off the punt returner's blocker. What's that about?
Yo, but what about the cap for Kansas City? Fumbled twice.
Yo,
running back.
He fumbled twice. Twice, and you intoed Patrick Mahomes twice, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yo, hold on. Patrick Mahomes had 2 intos? Bro, sorry.
Yeah, and they still kept going to him because that was the plan. Was to run the ball, and then the second half we gonna open up this play action. They did the same play the last time.
The same play.
In the championship, the same exact play.
Same exact play.
And yeah, exactly. And you know what's really funny about it? And this is for all the New York fans. Why every time a guy leaves any New York team, he's successful somewhere else? Guess who caught that pass? The former Jet wide receiver. Ain't that something?
That was
Was it Ward? His name was? What was his name again?
Hardman
or something like that. Yeah.
Nico Hardman. Nico Hardman. He went from Kansas City, went to the Jets, and then said, "I'm out of here," and then it was a championship.
Yeah.
It's the New York curse, man.
Exactly. Every player that leads a New York team, I don't care if it's the Knicks or anything, they play better something else. It is what it is, man.
Hey. Why you always gotta pick the Knicks? We ain't got nothing to do with this. You know?
The Knicks? Oh, man. Listen.
Hold on. You know what?
We have to go. That's the next segment. We'll talk about the Knicks, man. We can talk about that all day.
All right, you know what? That was really the next segment is the following. We gotta talk about San Francisco. We gotta talk about, excuse me, I don't know if you can hear me. We gotta talk about Sean McVay. We gotta do it. We gotta do this now. I mean, we already talked about it. Let's continue.
I'm not a big Sean, the coach.
Excuse me, I said Sean McVay. That's from the Los Angeles Rams. I meant to say Kyle Shanahan. Excuse me.
Yes, you talking about Shanahan. I knew you talking about Shanahan, but you said somebody else.
Let me show some respect, because I had to show some respect for McVay. He has a championship.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
The Shanahan, let me tell you something, man. Not for nothing. It's just me. The way they did my man Russell. Let me tell you something, man. Russell Wilson.
Oh.
I didn't want them to win anyway, to be honest with you. I ain't like the way they did my man in Denver. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't really listen. The Shanahans.
That's right. All right, I didn't talk about with the. That's right.
About? Yeah. So I didn't have them. I didn't want them to win anyway. To be honest with you, because I ain't like the way they did my man. Come on, man. How you gonna do him like that? Just
even though
garbage.
Mike Shanahan got nothing to do with that though, but.
I'm just saying, man. It's all in the family, right?
I was like, yo, did he coach
thing, right?
He coaching? Yeah. I feel, you right. That good old boys league. They did Russell wrong, and we ain't trying to say the topic, but you're right, that good old boys league. And I know, let's
Yeah,
piggyback.
man.
Let
You
me
know
break
what
it
I'm
down
saying?
what the OG's really trying to say. Good old boys league with these good old boy coaches.
Right.
All right. So,
But
little
hold
back
on.
history.
Let me add
Go,
something. Can I
go,
add
go,
something
go,
to
go,
that?
go.
You see at the end of the game when they had my man, they had my man bringing the award to the stage. What's his name, man? The former Denver quarterback. I was laughing because he's so uncomfortable bringing
John
that
Elway.
trophy. Yo, he looked so uncomfortable. He was like, "Oh man, like I really got to." And it was like, "Yeah," they were clapping and everything. And everybody said, "Yeah." Somebody probably yelled. I said, "Yeah." When you gonna win a championship, being the head guy of the team, you know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. He looked very uncomfortable, man. I was like, "Yo, you know what? That's what happens when you do my man. You do my man Wilson wrong, man. That was some sucker shit, man, for real."
Oh, yo, I think I missed that part. It was Russell. Who was it? It was Russell Wilson giving the quarterback. I mean, who was giving the trophy away? I missed that part.
No, I'm saying it was John Elway. He was bringing the trophy to the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The championship trophy. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl trophy. And he had to go through all those players from Kansas City. And it was just so funny because they were like cheering, they were touching the trophy.
Oh yeah, they gonna kiss the trophy. Yo, why they keep doing that? They did that with I think it was Michael Strahan when the Patriots won like years later, and everybody's like, bro, why y'all got somebody? I don't understand. Get somebody in your past organization. Y'all got plenty of athletes, plenty of players who didn't play for decades, slaved in your, excuse me with that word, put their heart up. And this is the great. Oh yeah, I got a couple. This y'all thing help y'all win.
Right.
All right.
Right.
But let's get back to the subject. Kyle Shanahan, yo, when is this guy gonna win? When is this guy gonna win? When is this guy gonna win? Right. All right.
Listen, I don't know what he's gonna win, man. I just know that he
got quarterbacks like dimes a dozen. He switched the quarterback every other year, right? This is like his fourth quarterback, right? And I'm mistaken, right? Before this, it was Jimmy Garoppolo. He drafted Trey Lance. He messed up Trey Lance's career for me. I don't know, whatever. That's just my opinion. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl. They lost to the same guy, the same coach, to the same tight end. Like after a while, it's like, yo, dogs, like, you gonna win? Like, what was his offense looking like? Man, he's an offensive guru. He can't score when you needed to.
Listen, man, sometimes, man, when you riding on the privilege and entitlement situation, man, sometimes you never win, man.
All right, but then we talked all that, this is the last segment about how the defense was gassed, and they did their job. They had 3 points. They kept Patrick Mahomes 3 points. Let me break something down. Hold on, let me say something, because people keep thinking like, they say, I'm a Tom Brady fan, I'm a hater, whatever. He ain't better than Tom Brady. He not the great, but Patrick Mahomes the real deal. Like, that is like Brady part 2. Yes. Like, you get him 3 points, 3 points in the first half. You know how great that is of your defense. That means y'all playing like lights out.
Well, that's the point I'm trying. They were playing with such intensity. They were so fired up. But let me tell you something. It takes a lot to stop a team like Kansas City from scoring. That took a lot of energy. Man. If we were playing a video game, the energy level would have been really down, bro, because they were putting out so much energy in the first half to stop Kansas City. In the second half, they had no in the tank. They had nothing in the tank, man. Nothing was left. The linemen were huffing and puffing. And once they speeded up that count, that was it, man.
It's funny you say video game. We're going to go video game, because in Madden, that's what I do. You usually do the hurry up offense, right? Yeah. So eventually, it might not matter in the first, second quarter, but the third, fourth quarter, you're going to be tired. It's the same thing like boxing. Go to the body early. Why? Because them body shots going to hurt later. That's why if your defense is playing not good, you shouldn't be going 3 and out, 6 and out. Because all you're doing is making a defense. They playing lights out, but they tired. Yo, you had to, I'm sorry, but if they would have scored 2 or 3 touchdowns, the game been over. Easy.
Listen, if the game was close, I'm always going to bet on Mahomes. Mahomes got the experience.
Yeah, it's over.
He has to understand the way it's over. And the players, they respond to him, man. And even at the game, I mean, even though I wasn't crazy about what Kelsey did and bumping into the head coach, I thought that was a little bit crazy. But I
That was
understand the
crazy.
passion that he had. What'd you say?
That was crazy. But you can say
Yeah,
passion.
that was-
I'm just
right.
saying, thank God, like, you know what I mean? If he was like looking like me and you, oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I think that guy would have been put back in the locker room. So listen, man, you ain't playing for the rest of the game. But I think, like you said, Coach Reed understands his players. He understands his dude. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he said, listen, I know this guy's passionate. It wasn't personal. He wanted to win. And then he has his girlfriend in the stands. He got Taylor Swift up there. Come on, what do you expect, man? Taylor Swift is there. You know what I mean? You know, the Swifties are there. And she's like, yo, man, my man the ball. You know what I mean?
Yo, Swifty was getting wasted out there. What was that about? Taking shots, going crazy.
Yo, man. They were all,
that was a different kind of vibe with that.
I'm having fun up there, man. You know what I'm
Super
saying?
Bowl. Who the hell cares who win the Super Bowl? Yo.
Yeah, man.
All right, we gotta go.
Man.
We got one last topic. We gotta talk about NBA. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about NBA champs. Boston Celtics, NBA champs. They already got it. You know what I mean? Hands down. It's already done. They're already champions.
Nah, I'm not even gonna play into all that, man. You know I'm not gonna play into it. You know I'm all about Celtic Nation. I'm a Celtic fan, but I'm not gonna play into that because at the end of the day, man, you know, Tatum is playing lights out. Brown is doing his thing, but it doesn't matter what you do during the season, man. You know that it matters what you do in the playoffs. And sometimes this team has a disconnect. I don't know what happens, you know what I mean? But sometimes they just don't respond in certain situations. They got Porzingis now. He makes a big difference. They got rid of Smart. Okay, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the Celtics respond.
You sounding shaky.
I know.
You sounding shaky. You sounding shaky.
I know they got 3 years of experience being there. All right, you would think it should be the time for them to do it now. You know what I mean? I don't know. This should be their year. I wasn't too crazy about the Porzingis thing because all those forwards, but then again, he's playing some good ball. They making it work. I still think they should have a legitimate center in the middle there. I don't know who, but let's see what happens, man. I think they're gonna be up there, but like I said, I'm not sold on this championship thing. You got to show me how you play in the playoffs.
Yo, Ed. Remember when he used to talk about the Patriots? Oh man, you built in excuses.
Nah,
yo,
man.
You just gave like
facts,
10 built-in excuses if y'all don't win, bro.
But
y'all got the best record in the NBA. Y'all got like a 9-game winning streak. We got like 4 people in the All-Star game. You got slam dunking, runner up.
Don't even bring up that All-Star game. That was the worst All-Star game in NBA history.
Hey, yo.
That was trash. That was trash. I've never seen. I mean, come on. Are we talking about an exhibition game? Are we talking about are we talking Harlem Globetrotters? That's what we talking about now.
I'm just saying. All right, we can get back to that, but you know, y'all got yo, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna disagree with you on this. I don't want to hear no excuses. Y'all the best team in the NBA. Y'all got Drew Holiday. He's playing. Yo, bro. Yo, yeah, it's y'all year. It's y'all year.
Listen, I like the pickup with Drew Holiday. I like the pickup with Drew Holiday.
It was great. It was a great pickup.
He's gonna have that tough assignment. He's gonna guard that player. He's willing to do whatever he needs to do as a player to win the game. That's what I like about Drew Holiday. I think he's one of the most best underrated guards in the league. To be honest with you. He is. He was just getting cooked last year. You understand something, man? He got like 2 other brothers still in the league, 3 other brothers in the league. Nobody talks about that.
Yeah, nobody talk about that. And they're actually good. One is the older brother. I think he's not there no more. But the young one is on playing on the Houston Rockets. Aaron Holiday.
Right.
I think Aaron Holiday is actually the best Holiday brother, but he doesn't got he's not tall like them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Drew Holiday is stocky as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like a muscle man. Like, he just whatever. But yo, stop with y'all built the excuses. You know, I'm gonna go blasphemous. I'm gonna calm it up a little, joke it up. There's only one team in front of y'all right now from the Eastern Conference. There's only one team. It's the New York Knicks. I ain't even capping. I ain't lying. It's only one team. Listen, that's it. That's it.
Let me just say this.
That's it. They gotta go through New York.
Listen, not for nothing. I like the Knicks, man. Brunson, I like that. Brian Brunson. I also like the kid Hart. You know what I'm saying? And they got was it Chivincenzo, the
Here we
Milwaukee
go.
Bucks.
Here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yo, that Villanova, bringing back that Villanova squad. Basically, that's the championship squad. They
Mm-hmm.
played on the championship squad Villanova, so now they playing for the Knicks. It's a great combination. They know each other. But like I said, you got your man Randall down with the shoulder situation.
You always want to
Okay,
hit Randall with
they
this.
picked
Always
up
something
the
Randall.
shit with Bogdanovich. They picked up the shooting forward. Okay, I still think there's two things missing here. I think they need one more player.
That's it, just one.
And I think
That's
they need to get rid
it.
of the coach. And I think they need a new coach.
Yo, everybody
I
hate
think
Coach
they
because
need a
of past experience.
This
But
dude here, I don't see them winning the championship with this dude.
can I say this
just
though?
don't see it.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Is we going off reputation? We got 2 minutes left. Are we going off reputation or are we going off his progress? Yo, he's having good progress. Lately his team's responding. He's looking like what Popovich looked like as he was looking like he was getting old. He's just selling his offense, getting better. Like he's going where the NBA is going. I hear you. I wasn't too sure on Thibodeau either, but he's looking like he's looking.
I think what they need to, yeah, I
turn the corner a little, right?
I think listen, don't get me wrong. Knicks are all going in the right direction. I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, oh, be hating on the Knicks. They're going in the right direction. All right, but I just think that they're not gonna win the championship with Randall. I don't think they're gonna do that with him.
Maybe not. Maybe in a year or two.
I think they should have kept. They should have kept Obi Toppin. They should have kept him.
Yo, are you serious, bro? Yo, see this. I'm glad you're a Celtics fan because there's no hell way Obi Toppin. What? He's averaging 10 points, bro.
Yo, do you realize his brother's playing on the Knicks now?
Yeah.
His younger brother.
Yeah, I know.
What's up with that?
Hey, one of y'all got to go. Y'all y'all both look the same. You, him, no. It's not me, Coach. I'm the older one. Oh, then you get out. Get your ass out of here. Look, the Knicks, I'm going to keep it real. I disagree. Yeah. I think the Knicks can win the championship with Julius because it's not for, you know what I mean? They got a nice little nucleus. I don't know. I think they are close to the championship.
Listen, we know the team really is Brunson's team now, all right? It's not Julius Randle's
team. That's fine.
And Julius Randle has a hard time figuring that out sometimes.
This year he was killing.
Mad. He starts pounding a little bit. But,
he was killing. He was killing this year. We're going to get Mitchell Robinson back, and let's not kid ourselves. It's another year. Get Jordan Clarkson. I'm telling you, man. Yo, we're going to be lit. We're going to be lit this year. Yo, we got to go. Yo, man.
Yeah.
Love all y'all.
Let's cut it short, man.
We got to go. Ted, you already know. To the people watching, we love y'all. Y'all be blessed.